So, yeah, in my experience in working, Big Four, they do a lot of public-to-public deals. Some of them can be very large. Some of them, multi-billion-dollar deals. I think in many ways those are less challenging in the sense of the two parties you're dealing with, either the buyer or the seller, are extremely sophisticated, very sophisticated lawyers. Everything they've done has been scrubbed by analysts. So everything is pretty clean, neat, tidy. They already know how this deal is going to work before they even try and go down the path. When you come to, say, middle market firms, privately held companies, they may have the same issues as the bigger companies with some less zeros, but really the same issues. They may even have cross-border issues, any of the same legal and tax issues, but they don't have the resources allocated to it for a number of reasons. Number one, they just don't want to spend the money for that. Number two, they may not have audited financial statements, for example, because they don't need a bank loan. And so their accounting records aren't quite as sophisticated as a larger company. So while you have the same issues and challenges with slightly smaller numbers, no one has probably, or in many cases, not put together the resources to support that. And so what happens is you get a host of problems that can arise during the transaction. It sort of makes it a little more challenging, a little more fun, a little more unpredictable. Like I said, it just makes it more engaging and easier to come to work when you don't know what's going to come around the corner. The bigger deals, it's kind of neat. They're in the paper. You can say, hey, I worked on that, but the work itself is oftentimes just very vanilla.